So, guys, welcome to this live. As you can see from the description and from the title of this live, is whereby I want us to discuss this feeling, funky feeling, whereby you're feeling sad, you're feeling things are not working the way you want them to work. Sometimes you even feel you don't want to do anything, you just want to be there and to enjoy life. If you've ever experienced the same, kindly you can comment and let me know if you've ever had the same feeling. Like even when you check or that you could be having your own limits, expectations and all that, and by the end of the day you find that they are not working. I don't know whether you've ever experienced such a thing. Sometimes you even feel discouraged and you're like, is this really working for me? What am I supposed to do? Am I doing the right thing? Or considering that you yourself, you're trying everything possible to make sure that things work out, but by the end of the day you find that, oh no, they are not working you know yeah, so that's what I wanted to discuss with you guys. And so far, like where I am at in my life, I have decided to be myself, like to take myself with so much grace, with so much patience, and to just trust the process. If I feel like crying, or I just cry. If I feel like uh, going out, I just go out. Yeah, that's how I'm trying, like, to be so graceful to myself, to be patient with myself, and to pat my back and say you're doing the best you can and all that. So um there are so many causes of this feeling, like this hard feeling, and I would like to concentrate with two things. And one, it's from childhood traumas. Like, if you really, really need to move in this life, you have to forget about your childhood traumas, because those ones, they are going to mess you up. They are going to pull you down, to drag you behind, because you will keep on blaming your past, what have already happened, and it's not a good thing. Sometimes you just have to go through that phase whereby you're blaming everyone because of things happening in your life and all that, and that is something that you should not give a lot of attention. You should be like, yes, it happened. I have been able to go through that process. It happened. There's nothing I can do. I just have to move on, you know. And yeah, that is one cause of making you feel sad, feeling that you're not doing enough, feeling like giving up, because you have a lot of childhood traumas. And what I can say is that you don't have to rely on those traumas. Yes, sometimes you just have to be there at that moment, at that season. Like, you have to be there, but later on, you'd be like, yeah, I'm strong. I've been able to recognize that I had those childhood traumas, blaming people for what is happening in my life and all that, and saying, or if this and this didn't happen, I could have been successful. I could have made this and this. And so many people go through that phase. Like, you're blaming everybody. You're blaming your parents, your teachers, everybody, you're blaming them. But what I can tell you is that don't blame anyone, just feel it. Ukisikia kulia, just cry. If you feel like doing things, like sometimes you can do crazy things and all that. As long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not causing any harm, any pain to anyone, don't work, because you grew up in a toxic family. Maybe your dad was a drunkard, he used to throw words and all that. That one can really affect you as you're growing up, you're evolving, you're practicing this process of being in a relationship and all that. So yeah, it's good like to just feel the way you want to feel, You're in that season, you're in that phase, just feel it. If you're feeling sad, it's okay to feel sad, but don't just stay there. No, just feel sad, pat your back and move on. So that is one of the causes of this funky feeling. You're just there, you don't feel like doing anything, you're just there, you feel like you're not growing and all that. Yeah, then the other contribution, it is expectations. Like you have so many expectations, be it from your work, be it from your school, be it from people, be it from your environment. Like you have a lot of expectations, and when those expectations are not met, and I even don't understand why we have so much expectation from people, from work, from environment, exams. By reading you will pass them, but there are procedures and processes. You can learn from the experienced people, those who have gone through the same exams, the same curriculum, your teachers and all that. They can help you and help you pass those exams or go through that phase of exams and all that. Maybe at work you have a lot of expectations, like, any expectations that you would like being done to you at your workplace and all that, but you end up not getting them, and it's okay. You will end up feeling sad, feeling stagnant and all that. But what I can tell you, limit your expectations, limit them to avoid this sad feeling or frustrations and all that. You can as well have a lot of expectations from your family, like you want them to treat you well, to give you everything that you want. Some they could be having they could be in a position like to give you the best life, the best education, and all that. But you see, even your parents, or when you grow up, is when you come to realize even your parents, or they also have their expectations. They are aiming like to grow in their life and all that. At the same time, you have expectation with them, and you find that it end up not working, and by the end of the day you're feeling sad, you're feeling like the world is coming to an end. It's okay to feel it, but you should at least have knowledge, when this and this happens. If my parents are not able to take me to this school that I was expecting, just be flexible if possible. I wish I had someone telling me these things, but I had to learn them the hard way. I'm not complaining. At the stage where I am in my life, I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful to God for everything. Yeah, I'm so happy. Like I have been able to evolve and to love myself more, to treat myself with grace, with patience, you know. Yeah, so those are the two main causes that I know, um, that make you feel funky, feel sad, or feel like you don't want to do anything. I know each and everyone who is watching this have experienced it in one way or another, and there are ways that you can be able like to solve this feeling. Some people will end up sleeping, others will end up going out and all that. But for my case, whenever I feel this funky feeling, I end up eating sweet things, having sweet things, be it chocolate, be it milkshake, be it a cake, and it really helps me like to raise my vibes, my morale immediately I take that. Another way, I like attending to live concerts, traveling and all that. Those three things, they really make me like break that feeling of like I'm sad, that feeling like you're not doing enough and all that. When I do those three things, I'm able like to revive myself, even if it's not like 100%, but they make me revive myself. So, guys, that's what I had to share with you for today. And just feel free. And I'm always thankful for the contribution you've really contributed to me. For those people we have met at a personal level, I'm really grateful for those people who encourage me to continue doing what I do best. I really appreciate, guys, and thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Let us get to 1000 subscribers and more. You can as well share this video, and thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your time, and continue spreading love with good intention. You will never know what the other person is going through. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.